You said you know where it is.
Yeah, I do, okay, but listen, it's not like Avery left some map with a big red X on it, okay? But I've got some very solid leads. Oh, okay. Just wait a minute. Hey, take it easy.
I like you, Samuel. More importantly, I believed you. That is why you were here.
I can get it, okay? I just need some time.
Hi everyone!
Hey, hey!
Welcome back to our channel. And last time we talked about Uncharted 3, so this time is...
Uncharted 4,
Yes.
A Thief's End. So yeah, with that said, like all of our throwback reviews so far this year, there will be spoilers ahead, and this was recorded on a PS4 Pro. So yeah, let's talk about this game. Big difference from the first 3 Uncharted games that you played.
Yeah, now this time I got a surprise from this game. I see the brother.
Yeah, Sam.
Sam. Yeah, he's pretty wild.
Yeah.
Let me put it this way.
Yeah, there's some time spent in jails in this game.
Yes.
Jail escapes as well.
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Prison Break.
And I will say, you know, if you watched last week's video, we talked about Uncharted 3, and it was really my least favorite in the series. Uncharted 2 is my favorite game, but this one I would put in second place. Very, very good game, and I really enjoyed it.
Is it because to fill in his childhood to complete the story for you?
I think that's a big part of it. You know, honestly, I was also very happy to see Naughty Dog finally add in some new features to the game. I felt like the hand-to-hand combat really being escalated in the third game was a nice addition. But with this one, you have, you know, the ropes, being able to throw the rope out. That's kind of a big new feature. You can swing between locations. You're actually driving vehicles again, which I found nice. You didn't really drive vehicles since the first Uncharted game, but in this one you're kind of given this like Jeep and you're going through an open environment.
I'm very bad at it.
Yeah, but it's okay. Thankfully, you know, I had played the game before and I'd beaten it, and this is really Jing's first time playing it, so it was really nice to kind of give her directions when she needed them.
Yeah, so easy to get lost. I just like, I was here, but why come back here?
Yeah.
I'm so easy to get lost. And with running, and because you can, you see the color, grab the bar, climb up, whatever, jump. It's pretty clear hint. But with driving, I don't know why it's so easy to lost. Even though I know there's the map, the map is not a help.
Yeah, I think maybe another part of it was, you know, if you've been following our channel this year, Jing played Ghost of Tsushima, which, I mean, she really enjoyed that game and played it a lot, even played it twice, beat it twice. So I would say, you know, maybe directionally you're really used to being able to have a very straightforward direction to go, have something guide you.
Yeah.
Where you have to kind of take out your journal in this game. It's a little cumbersome while you're driving.
Yeah.
And say, okay, I think I know where I'm going, and then kind of figure out how to get there.
Yeah, but it's not like Ghost of Tsushima. It's open world. You know, Uncharted is not an open world to me.
Yeah.
It's pretty limited, but somehow I get lost when I'm driving.
Yeah, it's definitely the largest open section, I would say, in an Uncharted game to this point. You know, we'll be talking about Uncharted The Lost Legacy next week, but up until this point it was the largest section. But I totally know what you mean. It almost felt like they weren't prepared to make a big open exploratory section, and wasn't a huge map, so it's kind of hard to say it's open world in that respect, because most of the game is not open world. It's linear like the other Uncharted games.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, yeah, I think with that, let's talk about the graphics because it was a major improvement over the PS3 games.
Yeah, I remember back to the Uncharted 3, the graphic to me was better improvement already, but this time really impressed me. Yeah.
Yeah, likewise. I would say this, seeing a more mature Drake really was surprising and beautiful graphically. And then I really liked where they have Elena and Drake, they're married now, and you know, they sit down and play Crash Bandicoot, the original Crash Bandicoot on PlayStation 1, which is a nice throwback to, you know, Naughty Dog's first major PlayStation game that kind of started their relationship with Sony.
Yeah, it surprised me because I don't know this was their first game.
Yeah, on PlayStation.
On PlayStation, like you said. It's like, it looks simple, but it's not simple when you try to play. It's like, oh, I didn't jump.
Yeah.
But it's very good evidence to prove that how far they went.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is very impressive.
Absolutely.
I think they are very proud for themselves.
Yeah, as they should be. I mean, I really feel like Naughty Dog really was at their peak during this kind of series of development. They had just come off of The Last of Us, and they made their first PlayStation 4 game with Uncharted 4, Thief's End. So yeah, seeing Crash Bandicoot 1 kind of juxtaposed against Uncharted 4 really shows you how far they came.
Yeah. I think they want to prove themselves too, so that's why they put it there. Yeah.
I would say, you know, in this one, there's a lot of exploration. It's not just the kind of Jeep you're driving. You also have a boat where you kind of have to look below the waves and go through these islands. But I would say too, there aren't maybe as many major set pieces, at least from my recollection of the game, as there were in, say, Uncharted 2 with the train and, you know, kind of Shambhala. Uncharted 3 also had some great set pieces. I would say there's fewer of them here, but the ones that are here are done very, very well and extreme graphical fidelity. It's beautiful to look at.
Oh yeah, very beautiful. It's really, still can believe once the screen started, how impressed me.
Yeah.
And how about the story?
I would say the story's really good. It's interesting that they kind of built in this relationship with the two brothers, especially at this point in the series. You know, there actually had been 4 Uncharted games before this. I'm not counting, there's like a playing, like a card game on the Vita, but you know, Uncharted Golden Abyss did come out before this, and technically that's canon, so this would be the 5th one, and you never heard really about Sam before, but Sam's a major part of this game, and I would say family relationships are a big part of the game. Elena, and you know, at the end of the game, you actually get to see a much older Drake and older Elena and their daughter. Which was a big surprise for Yajing as well.
Oh yeah, I just like the end is very touched me. I just like, oh my god, they have a daughter. And I was playing the daughter's character, and you find the clue and all the objects relate to previous games. It was really good ending to me.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and she gets to hear her parents' story, how they met each other, how they fall in love to each other. It's a very wonderful feeling.
It's a great way of like making the story come full circle too.
Good ending.
Absolutely. I was a big fan of the story of this game, and yeah, I think they did the previous games justice, so it was really nice. And then, yeah, let's talk about real quick the sound design.
Okay.
Really enjoyed, again, world-class sound, I would say. Great voice acting.
Yes.
Yeah, it really just stood out.
Yeah, I think they use the same person's voice, right?
Yeah.
Who for the character Drake, for the character they
Elena.
continued.
Yeah.
That's good because if you play the first 3 and the first 2 and suddenly for Uncharted 3 or 4,
Yeah.
you heard different name for the majority characters. I was out of the story.
Yeah, and I think that's actually something with the Tomb Raider series, not to go off on a tangent, but kind of playing some of the original Tomb Raiders or even the like PS2 and early PS3 era Tomb Raiders, not the survival trilogy. I think that really threw Yajing off as well when she heard it's a different Lara Croft, the voice acting.
Yeah, very. It's you don't believe it.
Yeah. So they do a great job with Uncharted, keeping everything consistent.
Plus, Tomb Raider story, it's very individual for each one. The stories are now continued. The beginning I always very off it.
Yeah.
It's like, what's different,
I couldn't agree more. I would say also, with this one, I like the fact that thieves were a big part. Pirates and thieves were a big part of the story. They did also have some very cool areas that were in modern times. I know there's that one, I think it's a museum scene. Yeah, very cool. You're wearing a tuxedo and kind of busting through glass and
I remember that. And the older guy needs to distract someone for a drink. I forgot his name, but it was kind of funny.
Yeah. Well, with that, let's go ahead and review Uncharted 4, A Thief's End. What did you think out of 5 stars? How would you rate this one?
4.7.
4.7? Okay. Yeah, I would give this one a 4.8. It's really, really good. Just below Uncharted 2 for me. But really an excellent game, and I think you would enjoy it, especially if you've played the Uncharted games up until this point. If you haven't, you can jump in here. You'll learn some things about Drake that you won't learn in other games, but also it would make the other games graphically, I think, harder for you to play, and just mechanically, there's a lot more going on here with the physics model and how the game's played.
Yeah, but we both really like this game.
Yeah. So that's going to be a 4.75 out of 5 stars from us. We'd love to hear what you think about Uncharted 4. Please let us know in the comments below. If you played this game, do you think we're giving it an accurate score, or do you think it would be rated lower? And also, where does it come on your list of Uncharted games? Would you put this at the top or towards the bottom? I'd love to hear whatever you have to say.
Yes, and we will see you next time.
Thanks so much for stopping by the channel. And at the end of the week, we will have a brand new travel video for you from Seoul, South Korea. So look forward to seeing that. And until then,
see ya.
bye everyone.